Marcus Samuelsson, renowned chef and my favorite chef and fellow Ethiopian, is taking off on an inspiring journey across the U.S. to explore the diversity of immigrant traditions and cuisines that are woven into American food and culture in the new PBS series, No Passport Required. Tarias, welcome. How are you?
Tarias, how are you, Elsa? What's going on?
Glad to have you here. So tell us, what was the inspiration for creating No Passport Required?
You know, when Vox came with this great opportunity, we wanted to really talk about immigrant culture and the food it's brought to America and the diversity of American food. So, you know, going to 6 great cities and do a deeper dive in terms of not only the food the immigrants of that city brought, but also other things, spirituality, culture, entrepreneurship. So through these amazing peoples, we were able to share some great stories. You know, we had to do some Ethiopian food in the DMV, so we're going to be in Silver Spring, and we're going all the way over to Northern Virginia, of course, and talk about our Ethiopian and Eritrean traditions, actually. In Detroit, we focus on Arab American. In New Orleans, we're focusing on Vietnamese American, Miami, Haitian, and in Chicago, Mexican, and of course we had to do New York. So in New York, we actually focused on Queens, which is Indo-Guyanese, which is a sort of dual migration, which is quite interesting.
So what surprised you the most of how various ethnicities are influencing traditional American food?
Well, I mean, American food has always been sort of something that we kept on evolving, right, through immigration, through how people fought really hard to get here. I think when you go to a place like NOLA in New Orleans, where you have great food already, and then the influence that the Vietnamese community has done to that city, you know, we think about New Orleans as food and music, very much Creole and so on, but now, I guarantee you, go to New Orleans for Vietnamese food, you're going to have some of the best in the country. So there's going to be some surprises there, maybe. You know, next time you go to Miami, hopefully people can discover through the show a new culture that I may or may not would have known about. In Miami, we're focusing on Haitian American and Little Haiti. So it's not only new food, but it's also a part of town that you may or may not have gone to. So making sure that you travel in this country, that we're just as adventurous and curious as when we travel abroad.
That's what I was going to ask you. What do you hope that people get out of watching this new special on PBS?
Well, first of all, America is absolutely an amazing country. It's a diverse country with amazing stories and food, and we can thank immigrants for that. You know, you go to Chicago next time, have some carnitas in Pilsen area, or have some tacos at La Barca, you will completely associate the city with this culture. I guarantee you that. And it helps us also to get a bigger understanding about these hot topics about immigration as we see it on the news right now. We want to humanize that conversation, and we want you to get out there and eat food from a cuisine, from a country or a culture that you maybe weren't that familiar. So hopefully we can help people inspire and travel the same way as we do when we go out of the country. Travel the same way when you travel in America.
Yeah, with your taste buds. Why not? Marcus Samuelsson, thank you so much. And you can watch No Passport Required tonight at 9 p.m. on PBS. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this.